The pain stories that come into my mind, one of them is an interesting one that took place at the Mesquite Rodeo Grounds one night. I think one of you guys, Buddy, kicked Kevin in the mouth and knocked one of his molars kind of half out, but like it didn't really knock it half out, it just cocked it over towards the inside of his mouth. And we're all sitting in the dressing room and we're looking at Kevin. He's going through the drawers in this office and he's looking in boxes and we're not really sure what he's going to do, but he pulls out a pair of pliers and he takes his pair of pliers and he has a mirror and he's got these pliers and he's proceeding to pull his molar out of his head. Well, what happened, the pliers were rusty a little bit and the teeth, so it wouldn't grab real good. So he took a piece of washcloth and he wrapped it around the pliers so that it would be, that it would stick. And then he took the pliers and he squeezed and he pulled and he pulled and he broke the tooth in half. Well, he spit that half out on the floor and then he proceeded to take and yank a molar out of his face with a pair of pliers, and that was where...
And he didn't sell.
No, he just pulled his own tooth out of his head with a pair of pliers and spit it on the floor, and that was the pain that we all... I mean, that's almost like people going, oh, you're full of crap, you know, he didn't do that. I'm telling you, he did it. I seen him pull his tooth out with a pair of pliers, and that just, to me, that was the kind of pain. I remember getting out of the car in Texas and couldn't get to the house. The only way to get to the house from the car was to crawl. That was the only way to get to the house, was to crawl on, well, and I wasn't drunk. I just had to crawl because my back was hurt so bad that I'd have to crawl to my front door and ring the doorbell to get in. I mean, but that was Texas wrestling. There's no, it's never gonna happen again because it just was a phenomenon of the intensity of the matches that we had and the pain that we inflicted on each other, which translated in, that's why we sold out everywhere we went. That's why it was as big as it was, is because people, I'm sure, were going, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is incredible. And you know what? It was incredible because what they were seeing was a half shoot.
Rich Von Erich, the first time I ever seen him was the first time I ever watched professional wrestling on TV. I remember sitting with my father and watching, and Fritz Von Erich was on Texas Wrestling. And I went, whoa, boy, that's probably the first time I ever seen a pro wrestling match was with Fritz.
Was that, you saw that in Vancouver?
Yeah, in Vancouver, yeah, that's my hometown.
You didn't have a TV in Vancouver.
Well, they just invented it.